Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on this session. I am Yogesh Saw from Helix ITSM Support PMC Software. Today I am going to discuss about the shared ticket console features and its capabilities in Smart IT 23.3, Patch 1, Patch 2 and Patch 3. So here's a list of topics which I am going to discuss today. Uh, with the shared ticket console, we will learn how we can add new out-of-the-box or custom field to the IS ticket console, then adding a field to the preset. There are bulk modify options available, so we'll see how we can make them uh, available on the screen and on what the condition they will be set to enable or disabled. Same with the row actions which are available for this row on the ticket console. The change default view, there are a couple of views have been provided in 23.3 patch 3 for the bulk modify operations. So we can have those views modified as per our requirement and adding field for the keyword search in the ticket console filter. So I will first show this Smart IT shared ticket console. So here is a view of Smart IT ticket console. Now these are the presets. We can see it is available on the left side, and there are some system predefined presets available, and user can also have the presets and save them. Now these are the columns. So first topic as we want to discuss how we can add new column in the ticket console. So from this option, we can see a couple of columns are already available for the selection. Once we select, this column will be available on the ticket console and ticket console will be refreshed. However, if we want a new field, could be either out of the box or custom field, we want to have that field available in this list, then let's see how we can add them. So to do this, first thing you have to do, since this is a shared ticket console, it is designed in an Innovation Studio. So we have to go to Innovation Studio to make the changes in this ticket console. So from the configuration menu, you will see an option, Innovation Studio configuration. Click on this. Another window will be launched of this Innovation Studio, and it will show the manage views. Now here, very quick introduction about this views available. So these all are the placeholders for the different views available and the Smart IT ticket console. So the main view, the placeholder for the main IT ticket console is the IT tickets console. This is placeholder, and currently as out of the box, there's a default view, which is default IT ticket console SM. Now, if we want to make any changes in any of the view, we cannot make any changes in this directly. We first have to create a copy of that, and then only that copy will be available for the edit. So other views we can see here, change update status view. So these views are available when we are doing bulk modify operation. Likewise, for assignee also, this is also another bulk modify operation, like update assignment on the change. And if we are updating incident status in bulk, then this view is open. So let's start with the IT ticket console. If I am going to make any changes, then I have to create a copy of this view. So there, from this placeholder, click on three dots and click on copy default view. Here we have to specify a name, copy default console. You can specify any name here and just create a copy. It will take some time because it is creating a copy of everything which is available on this view. Since it is taking longer time, let's move back to our slide and see what we can discuss. So adding a field to presets. So as I said, in the ticket console, there are some presets available. When I'm selecting the preset, we can see there are some conditions. This tickets, all the tickets are listed out based on some condition. Like here for this preset, my assigned ticket, it is checking for all the tickets which are open and which are created in past 30 days and assigned to me. So we can change this as also as per our need from this. So whatever changes I am doing from here, it will be specific to my profile only, and it will be saved as a custom preset. But if you want that the same changes should be done everywhere, then we can do from this uh, the manage view in the copy. So it is still getting a copy. Let's give few more minutes to this. Yeah. Now we can see this copy is available for edit. Currently, this copy is not active. So whenever I'm loading a ticket console before uh, activating this, it will load with the default out of the box view. If I want this copy should be available or activated on the ticket console, I have to create here on the activate, then only this copy will be seen. So if we want to edit this copy, we have to click on this edit button, click here. And as the first thing we wanted to do here is adding a new out of the box, a custom field to IS ticket console. So this is the edit view, edit mode of that view. Now, since we are talking about the grid, so we'll select a grid here. And once I select here on the right hand side, it is showing me all the fields which are available for the ticket console. Now, if I want to add or remove any fields or any column from this, I will click here on edit grid columns. Then at the existing one, I can remove from here. And if anything new I want to add, I will go and just pick from here. So let's say any field like site group or region, I'll select it and it will appear here. And there are other configurations also available. We can, if we want this to be visible by default, if we want any specific width of that column, then we can set this accordingly and we'll save it. So we are saving the changes on this grid. Now, if we want save, we have to save the changes on ticket console. We have to click here, save. Right. Now, as this view, as I said, this view is not active yet. That's why we cannot see directly on the ticket console. So if we still want to continue in the edit mode and want to see the changes, we can click here on the preview. Or if we want this view should be available on the ticket console, then we have to click here on the activate. Once I click here on activate, this view will be available for the a ticket console. Now, if here on the ticket console, since I've activated that, I'll click on the refresh button. I'll see that my new view is come. Now, I should be able to see the field which I edit here. So that was the site group. Let's see if site group is available for the selection in this. Oh, sorry, that was region field. So now region, this field is now available. So once I select this, the ticket console will refresh and it will bring the data which is available for the region field, and we can see it is here. So this was about out of the box one. Now, if in case we want to add custom field, let's see what we have to do. So for adding a custom field, so we have to follow the same thing, but that as we saw that when we clicked on add grid columns, there are some fields available. So these fields are coming from ITSM ticket CRD, which is custom record definition. So we have to have our custom field added in this uh, record, then only this field will be available for the selection. So for that, what I have to do, I'll go to Innovation Studio here, and from the workspace, I'll select ITSM application. And here under the records, I see ITSM ticket CRD. I'll click here and once I click, it will show me all the fields which are available for the ticket console. So here we can see this all out of the box fields are already available. In case I want to add a custom field, I'll click here. And once I click here, I have to specify what type of field I want to add. So let's say I'm adding a text field. Once I add it, it is giving me option to edit or add the name, specify name of that field. So let's say I say custom field demo. This is the name I am giving. And I am, since this is just a label, we have added a field. Now we have to specify uh, the field mappings also. Like when we are adding this as a column, what should be the source field? So to specify the source field for this column, we go here on add remove field mapping. And here you can see this selection is available for all the applications. So just for this demo, I will map this field with any available field on the HPT help desk. So, but our motive is to check with the custom one. So I will check for the custom field, which is already available. Like client local. I'm taking this as one. Once I select this and save this, so record is saved and we can see a field is available now on this ITSM ticket CRD records. So that was custom field demo. This one, and there's the ID has been generated for this field. Now I go back to the grid edit mode, edit window here. Now I click edit grid column. And if I search for that field, that custom field demo, let me just check. Oh, I have to reload that view because we have added new field. So I'm reloading this. Select that grid, click on this edit grid columns. And here I'll search for this field, which is custom field demo. Now this field is appearing here. I'll click on add and just as we did the settings we have for out of the box, it will show the same settings for the custom ones and we can click on the save. We are saving the changes on grid. We'll save the changes on the ticket console. Now, if I go back to ticket console and just refresh this, I'll see that field will be available here. This one, custom field demo. Now it is available. Since we have mapped this with only with the incident, that's why it is not showing any value for the CRD, CRQs and other type of records. So let's see. And field should also have some value on that. So I will filter it out for the incident type. Sorry, the ticket type. And apply filter. Now I'll add the column, which is custom field demo. So currently there is no value on any of the incident. If it is available, then it will show us here. And we have made that with the client field. So the client field on the incident should have some value. Then only it will show that value on the column. Now, the next thing we want to discuss adding a field to preset or any other changes. So as we just saw, right? This field, there are many fields available, but available for the selection, but very few are selected. So in case if I want more fields should be selected by default, and so that would be applicable for all the users, or maybe if I want to change in the qualification, then I have option to edit the preset from the same ticket console edit mode. So I'll go back to that ticket console window here. Uh, from here on the right side, I will scroll down and you'll see a list of the presets which are available out of the box. So here is the list of presets. You can see there are all critical ticket, open tickets, my assigned. Same presets are available under the system presets, which is here. Right. So here we can make changes to this, and we can have that available for all the users. So let's say I want to modify my assigned tickets once. I'll click on the edit. It is showing me. It is showing me this available columns. So if I want to add more column as a default selection, I click here and we can see that these are the ones which are already visible. And if I want to add more, let's say assigning group or something else, assigning group name, I want this column to be available or visible by default, then I will select this as visible, will save it. Okay, and if filter condition, if I want to modify, let's say I don't want this to be restricted to the 30 days only, then I can remove this, or I want to add more options here, then I can add from the here from this option and just save it. I'm saving the changes for preset. I'll save the changes for ticket console, and either I can click on the preview or I can directly load this on the ticket console. So this is our ticket console. Now the preset which we edited, that was my assigned tickets. I'm selecting this. So you can see the assignee group column is now available here as a default selection. The 30 days limitation on this filter, we have also removed that. So it is showing all the open incidents which are assigned to me. Okay, the next thing we wanted to discuss here is the bulk modify action. So on ticket console, as we select the records, there are a couple of options become available, like update status or any other. So if I'm selecting two incidents, we can see this option is available. If there is no selection, then this option will be hidden. So, and one more condition, if I'm selecting two different type of tickets, then we can see this option is visible, but it has become inaccessible, that means disabled. So this thing is also can be changed based on our requirement. Let's say I want that at least two records should be selected, then I can have that change. Or if whether I want this option to be available or not, then also we can do this. So to make this, uh, what we can do, we have to go back to this ticket console edit mode. And from here on the right hand side, there are, sorry, on the grid, we can see these options are available, right? So this is follow, unfollow, and the update status. So if when I'm selecting the update status, it is showing. So currently this option is disabled. On what condition we can see that this is the condition, right? So when it is a request selected records are of different types, then this option will become disabled, or there are more than 50 records selected, then also this will be disabled. Let's say if I want that the update operation should be available only for two records at max, then I will specify here that three. That means if selection is going more than three, then this update option will become disabled. So I'm setting this. Okay, and with this, there is a hidden option also. Currently, we are not hiding this, but in case if you want to hide, then when it should be hide by default. If I'm not selecting any row, this option is already unavailable. But in case I want that option should be hidden on a particular time or maybe for all the time, then also we can specify, and we can specify a condition also like we did for the default one. So I'm not making any changes on this. I'm going with this disable option. So as per a requirement, this option should be disabled when there are records more than 3 records are selected. So let's see how it is going, or maybe let's make it to 2. Saving the changes. I'll reload the ticket console. So I will open another view where we have more than 3 incidents available. Filter out to incident only for this demo. Yeah. Okay. So as we change that qualification or the condition that if selection is more than 2, then this option should be disabled. So currently we can see it is available on the second selection also it is available, but as I select the third one, this option become disabled. So these all the bulk operations like follow and follow, when we want to make them visible, when we want them to be enabled or disabled, that we can specify based on the conditions. Now next thing, the row action show hide enable. So same thing as we did for the bulk operation. Now we can do that for the row action. So first see what row actions are. So here on every row we can see 3 dots and it is showing this multiple menus available here, like assign to me, edit. We can see this assigned to me is available on the record which is not assigned to Alan. Alan is our user which we have used on this session for on the current profile, logged in profile. Uh, so and any other incident which is already assigned to me, that means this option should not be available, the assigned to me. So if I click here, we can see that assigned to me option is not available. So if we want to make anything, any changes on this or any we want to add or modify any conditions here, we can also do that from the same uh, Innovation Studio ticket console edit. So I'm going back to there and here I'll select this grid, and as I scroll down, I'll see the row operations, row actions are available. This row action. So flag, unflag, we are seeing this is appearing multiple times. I'll show why. Each option here is for one specific application. So for this, let's say assign to me, if I click, I expand this, I'll see it is specific to uh, the assignment incident. And if I'm selecting the next one, it is specific to work order. So this option will be hidden on this condition when selection is not work order. Likewise, we have this multiple like, and we have another options also available, edit. Now we can say this will be hidden when the selection is not an incident and the selection, this field value is not equal to 1. So here are the condition, we can have them options hidden or visible. Okay, and in case if we want to make them disabled, then also we can add a condition here. The next thing from our list is change default status update view. So as I shown in the from the bulk modify action, we have one option available, which is update status. So when I'm selecting an incident and I'm clicking on update, a view is open so that we can change the status of this. Same is with the assignment also. If I'm doing this for the assignment, here's the option. I'm clicking on the assignment, which I can do with the multiple records. Then this view appears. Let's say we want to make any changes in this view. We want that the label should be changed or anything like some default selection, any other thing. So what we can do, we can have that also change, that view also updated. So for that, we have to go to manage view. As I show, there are, as I shown initially, there are multiple views available and the many views have been added. Earlier, there were very limited view up to patch 2, which I'll show you. So this is the screenshot of this 23.3 patch 2. Only this number of views were available earlier, but now we can see there are more views have been added, and for the bulk operations also we can see. So for the incident update status, if I want to make changes in the view, I have to modify this view. But as we did for the ticket console, we have to do the same thing. We have to create a copy of this. So I will create a copy of this view. I'll give a name copy uh, incident update status. I'll save it. It will take few minutes to create the copy. Okay, once it is available, we can do the same thing which we did so far for the ticket console. We can click here and that view will be available for the edit. And if we want that view to be activated, we'll just click here, activate this, and this view will become available. So um, here we can make the changes, edit. Now let's say this is for status and I'm selecting here. I want to change the level of this status. I will make it to incident status. Just for a demo. I'll save it. Okay, our changes are done. Whatever changes you want to do, you can make it here. And we'll go to manage view. Okay, I've already activated that view. So now from the operation, bulk operation, if I do, I'll just refresh my page and I'll select an incident and click on the update status. So here I'm selecting an incident and click on the update status, and we can see that incident status. Earlier, this was the label was status only, but we changed to incident status. So any other changes you want to do, you want to add any instruction or anything, then you can make here from the update view. Now, how does this work? So to understand this, what we have to do, we have to go. I'll show this ticket console again. So here on this update status, when I select this, there's a couple of options available. Now, so in this view, uh, this placeholder view has been used for the update operations. So whatever changes we are doing here, we are doing in the copy of the view which is available for this placeholder. So ticket console is using this placeholder. Since on this placeholder we have activated a copy. So whenever we are launching the update status, the copy of the incident update status default view will be shown there. So that's the way it works. And same for the other view also. If you want to update the view for the incident assignment, you have this view available and you can create a copy and make the changes. So that's how this update views can be modified. Now the last thing from our list is adding field for keyword filters. Keyword filters. So as I shown initially at the beginning that in the filter, we have ability to add the keyword search also. So here to make a keyword search for a particular word, I will type keyword and will specify my word which I want to search for. So when I'm making this, I will hit enter. When I'm making this search, when I'm making this filter, the out of the box, there are two fields which are considered for the keyword search, which is display ID or the request ID, and second, the summary. Now, if you want more field to be considered for this keyword search, then you have an option in the Innovation Studio to add more fields. So for that, you have to go to the window back where we were doing this manage view. And from the common configurations, you click on general. You'll see there is ID ticket console configuration. Expand this, and under that, the second configuration, which is showing ticket console CRD fields ID for the keyword filters. Now, these are the IDs of the fields which are being considered for the keyword search. So let's see what these IDs are. So 4881000470. So I will go back to that CRD record, ITSM ticket CRD, uh, and our keyword, so that field ID, which is 4811. Sorry, 4881000470. So 488100 and 470. Let's see what that field ID is. 470, which is a request ID, right? So that is the first field which will be considered for the keyword search. And the second field has been specified here is 100240. So let's see what the other field is. 100240, which is a description field, right? So as I said, the display ID and the summary field will be considered for the keyword search. Now, if you want, let's say you want the assignee name should also be considered as the keyword search. So first we have to identify the field ID of that assignee field. So from here we can say assignee is field, it is available, and the ID of this is 1000020 488 1000020. So if we want that field should also be considered for the keyword search. So I'll go here and I'll mention that ID 488 10000 and 20. And that's it. I'll save the record. Now I go back here. If I refresh this search, I'll see the more options are available where the assignee name has our word as Alan. So I'll refresh this and we can see more records are coming in. So that's why we can have more fields added for the keyword search. So that's all I wanted to cover from my side.